How do I define age? I define age with experience. But I like the fact that we have a chronological age set because me seeing age with experience, it kind of complicates things because everybody's brought up differently. Everybody grows up in different households and they have different expectations and stuff. So I like the fact that there's biological age kept in mind. But I think one becomes an adult when they can be responsible. And this can be any aspect of the word. It doesn't have to be because you can take care of yourself and pay your own bills. Because, whether you're borrowing money from your parents or the government, like, does that really mean that you're not an adult? Because, we got people on welfare and they need government assistance, and that doesn't mean that they're not adults. So, and I always try to pull that with my mom because she says, like, because she still takes care of me, that, well, with, like, putting a roof over my head and stuff, that like, I'm not an adult and stuff. But I told her, I'm like, but didn't you borrow a lot of money from one of your brothers, like, because you couldn't pay for, like, this? And she got so mad at me. Because I'm right. Like, you can't tell me because I need your help that I can't be looked at as an adult because you still need help too. She got so mad. She was salty. But I think what it means to be an adult is to be mature. And since I look at it like that, I think to myself, there aren't very much adults like this. And so I think people use being an adult to their advantage, and they look at teenagers and talk to them like they're stupid. And just because, this teenager is a lot younger than you doesn't invalidate their thoughts, their beliefs, their actions, So that's what I feel like being an adult, what it means. Um, Old to me is 60. I'll give 60. Because 40 and 50, I know people see that as old, but I mean, it's really not. Most people at that age can still do a lot of stuff. So I don't really see that as being old. Like going back to the whole biological age thing, I think the laws that are set with the ages, I think that they're good. I don't really see anything wrong with the way with the way the government has went about, being able to drive at 16, being able to vote, get married at 18, and drinking at 21 is probably the only thing that I kind of don't agree with. I think it should go back to 18, but I see why they changed it to 21 because I guess back then 18-year-olds went a little crazy with alcohol and stuff. I don't know. That's just a guess, a theory, whatever. But I feel that way about the whole age and like with getting married, voting, and all that because people should be able to make decisions like that because I guess biologically we kind of stop growing at 18, 17 ish, and that's not to say that people are going to make conscious decisions when they're 18, but I think everybody deserves the opportunity and right to be able to make decisions for themselves, and they're going to mess up, yeah, but that's how people grow and learn and as an adult. So that's how I feel about it. How I feel about getting old? I want to be excited for it because there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to get old regardless, and I'm going to die one day. Circle of life. So I think I'll probably be sad in the sense that, oh, I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm going to reminisce and feel nostalgic That's the only thing that's probably going to make me sad. But what I would be excited about, that's why I'm living my life to the fullest right now at these like ages, because when I get older, I'm going to be able to tell some really great stories, and people are going to be like, "Oh wow, I want to like live like that, whatever." Yeah, my life was lit. Like it's going to be something like that. At least that's how I picture it. If anything scares me, it would be being in debt. I don't want to leave this world owing a cent to anybody. Uh, that's like a goal of mine. But it would be really hard because, you know, I borrow money for school, and can only imagine what else I'm going to borrow money for. And I have loans like houses, cars, all that. That's probably the only thing that scares me is being in debt. I want to say I accept death. I don't really know until I face it. But definitely debt scares me more than death. Yeah, kind of weird, but that's just how I feel.